Juju's done my hair before, and we just had this great idea because we all know the best conversations always come when you're at the hairdresser. If you fuck up a girl's hair, she ain't never coming back to you.
Oh my God.
She'll go back to her ex-boyfriend who freaking
beat her
before she goes back to a hairdresser who snipped her hair a little too much. Did you ever get the Skims bra with the nipples? How do you remove the oils that build up in your hair week after week? No, obviously, as a hairdresser, you're a therapist too. What would you say you give advice the most on? If you want to lighten your hair, but you don't want to put any chemicals in it, what's an alternative? What about for guys if they're balding? Is there any kind of shampoo or product they can put in order to, you know, maybe slow down the process? Do you ever get stressed when you're doing hair for like a wedding? Because you know, like it's like their big day. Oh baby, when you talk like that. I get hit on the most when I have jungle hair. I don't know what's behind that. Okay. So the last thing I told you was I told you about the guy in Montana.
Yes.
I never updated you. So he sends me a video of him in the bath with bubbles, okay? It gets worse. I saw you were in Turks and Caicos and you did Drake's hair.
This is the pic that he sent me.
I didn't even know Drake was cut like that. Did he ask for a pic back when he sent one?
Unfortunately, he did. He asked me.
You're listening to the X Podcast. The X you keep coming back to.
Today's episode is being filmed at 760 Media in Montreal on DeCarry Street. Do you see that Pac-Man machine when you walk in? Are you kidding me? No, this is just the coolest place, the way it's decorated. So if you've always wanted to start a podcast, that's Yan, the owner, by the way. If you've always wanted to start a podcast, then you have to check out 760 Media. They have different rooms for your different personalities. Like I filmed here and, you know, there's the screen behind, so you can kind of change it to whatever background you want. But wait, you have to see this second room. I'm literally obsessed with it. I'm yet to shoot here. But if you want just kind of like a more chill vibe, you can sit on a couch. If you've really always wanted to start a podcast and shoot the shits with a friend and you don't want to buy the equipment, this place is literally perfect. How cool is the art here? So downstairs, all the rooms were taken, so I couldn't show you. But if you come upstairs, there's also a room that's a recording studio if you're a singer. But if you want to do, you know, a photo shoot for e-com, I have a discount for you guys today, and it's X the podcast for 15% off. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the X podcast. I am here today with Juju. Hi. I call her Juju. Her real name's Julia, but we like Juju. We like a little small, sweet, cute name, you know? No. We're doing something different today. Juju's done my hair before, and we just had this great idea because we all know the best conversations always come when you're at the hairdresser. Am I right?
Agreed.
And don't you feel like you're more than just a hairdresser, like you're a therapist?
So true. I've heard so many things from A to Z, and like you feel like you're in your own space, right? You feel that you can vent without being judged, without anything.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like if I had a hairdresser and she wasn't able to like talk things through with me, like things I'm going through, even if it's like a date I'm going on, I need to connect. It really feels like a personal, it's not about the hair. It's you got to be able to like chit chat.
There's got to be communication.
Yes.
I find when there's no communication, there's lack of air, like you get mistakes.
Yeah.
There's, you know, you guys are both stressed. They feel the stress. Hair is not turning out. Listen, we're human at the end of the day. There's some fuck ups. You know what I mean? There's some things that don't go right. You wanted it more blonde. You wanted it more ashy. You wanted more this. There's shit that happens. But if there's no communication, I find that's where the disaster is. So I like to always let people know this could happen, that could happen. So there's no high expectations, even though I know they're going to love it.
Just show them.
Go.
Okay, guys, so this is my natural hair. I had no idea that we were going to be filming before my hair was going to be done. I thought we were going to like do my hair and then I was going to get on video.
Okay, but like you're gorgeous.
No. So I'm so insecure about my lion hair.
I love it.
Like I feel so, I think a lot of girls.
Big hair.
I think a lot of girls can relate in the sense where, like, I feel like if you're, like, born with curly hair, you're like, how do I get it the straightest? Like, we always
You're
kind of,
never
like...
happy with what?
No, like, the grass is always greener on the other side. If I had, like, pin straight hair coming out of the shower, I would probably want this hair. But because I have this hair, I'm always like, oh, my God, I feel... like so lion-y. I need to tame this weave.
I like it. More hair, the better.
So anyway, so Juju said, come with your natural hair, shower, and just come. So how long have you been a hairdresser for?
I don't know, 15 plus. When I grew up, my neighbors had a salon, and I always went there, you know, helped wash hair and stuff like that, and I loved it. I thought it was so cool. Hair is everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was doing my mom's, my sister's, friends, and...
So it was always something you knew was a passion of yours.
Love it.
And then what made you kind of go into it? Like, what started you off?
Well, I went to school, I got educated. I don't know, I knew that I always wanted
to do hair.
Something with hair because I was good at it. And
Yeah.
I always was taught you need to do something that you love.
Absolutely.
You know? Don't get me wrong, I have my bad days, but honestly, I love going to work. I love making people feel good. It's that energy, that vibe. That I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just,
and what happens? Like, obviously, you're amazing, and like, there's no reason why anyone would leave and not like their hair. But has there ever been like an incident where you've done someone's hair for like a wedding or something, and they just like they don't like it, and you're like, oh my God.
Hopefully, like it's never. I've had situations. You know, it's been a long time that I'm doing this. You know, there's fuck ups, there's this, but as long as you're confident that you can fix it and make the person, all coming back to say about communication, making them feel comfortable and understand that there's stuff that could happen, you know? I have to come back to saying it's all about communication.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
1,000%.
Communication. Also, we do trials, you know, so if it's a wedding, we do trials, and again, key thing is communication, and I'm going to repeat it all the time.
Yeah.
If you and me are on the same level and we have an understanding, then there's no fuck ups, and we work together. You know what I mean? When I do someone's hair, I'm not scissor happy. I will cut because less is more. And to someone, cut me this. So I like to show them, look, your hair's going to look like this.
Yeah.
Do I go? Do I this?
I've never went back to a hairdresser who cut more hair than I asked. And I think like any hairdresser, you should always just start with cutting less is more. Because if you fuck up a girl's hair, she ain't never coming back to you.
Oh my God.
She'll go back to her ex-boyfriend who freaking
beat
her before she goes back to a hairdresser who snipped her hair a little too much.
I had a very bad hair accident.
I
needed somebody to help me with my hair. And, you know, she wasn't available. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to look on Instagram, find somebody who specializes at the color that I had that time.
Yeah.
And I went to somebody, and unfortunately, she ruined my hair. She ruined my hair. And I knew the only way my hair was going to grow back was if I cut it really short, and I had to cut it like a pixie. Oh, my God. Thank God I'm married and have kids.
No, we'll get it.
Because, oh, my God, it's crazy how hair is everything. How hair is everything, and wow, it killed me. So
so we were talking about before the episode started. Yes. As a girl, if you only had the choice between, wow, this is really nice.
Right? Oh my God,
nice.
This is so cool.
Wow, you just took my ugly hair and made it Shakira.
If you only had the choice, to get your hair done or your makeup done, what would it be?
Like for the rest of my life?
For the rest of your life.
Like if I only had to choose one.
If you could only get one thing, one choice, what would it be? Getting your hair done?
Can I wear a wig?
Well, it's like getting your hair done, right? Hair done, wig, anything hair is getting hair done. Anything makeup is makeup.
The thing is like as a woman, I feel like hair is like a shield, you know? I feel like I don't know who I'd be without hair. So I think I would choose hair over makeup, but that fucking sucks that I cannot wear makeup because like I literally need makeup.
Yeah, no, for sure, I hear you.
Oh my God, what would you choose?
Hair.
You would, because you're naturally beautiful. You have freckles. You're not even wearing makeup right now. Like I'm wearing pounds of makeup.
Stop.
Okay, so you would See, the thing is, if I was able to have a wig, I'd probably choose makeup and then wear the wig. But if I wasn't able to wig.
No, hair is included with that, so.
Okay, so yeah.
Because you need application to put it on properly, you know what I mean?
But I also think some people really suit, like, having no hair and can rock it. Like, I have an egghead under here. Like, it's some people have a nice head. I don't.
It did. I'm not going to get you wrong. I wasn't ugly. It was beautiful. It was nice, but it wasn't me. I never had hair like a boy. I've always had long hair. And this, by the way, grew back after 4 years. So it happened just.
Wait, so you went bald?
I didn't go bald. I had to. Being a hairdresser, you know about things and stuff like that. And when my hair was white, not blonde, white. And I had a root and I needed to fix my root. And the girl that usually helps you with my hair, because I usually do all my hair, wasn't available. So me went on Instagram, people that specialize in blonde hair. And I went to this lady. And unfortunately, she ruined my hair because there wasn't this. I have a super light base, so I lift easy. But I guess the salon, being in that environment, fast-paced, to speed up, the process. She put a really high. Oh. She put a really high peroxide with the bleach. Literally, she was washing my hair. I'm like, can you please take it out? I was burning, and my hair fell out in chunks.
So you went bald?
I didn't go bald. My hair was like here.
Okay.
White and like my natural hair color. So I guess when she put the bleach, this hair was already white. There was no pigment. There was nothing. So when bleach started, I had broken pieces. Short, this, so that's why I knew that, okay, if I cut it shorter, it still wouldn't help. The pieces were here. So I literally used the clip. I had a pixie cut. And because I'm mean, because I love color and this and that, I always rocked a cool, funky color, but it killed me. I became like sick. I don't want to say it, but like anorexic. I hated myself. And
hair for a woman, like I was saying, it's like our shield. Yeah. So when I hear, even people who go through cancer and lose their hair, like I have a girlfriend who's going through it, and it's just like her hair is her life, and like getting that taken from you is really just, I can't imagine. Yeah.
It's scary. It's scary.
I think it also is like, it affects our self-confidence,
and then people are like, you look so skinny, what's wrong with you, blah, blah, blah. And like,
you're like, bitch, my hair, it fell off.
But people would say it's just hair. There's people, suffering of illness and this. I'm like, but hair is your, is you, is your,
it's your everything.
It's your identity. It's who you think you are. It's it's a mental, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy,
I also
crazy.
think, I don't know if this is just my observation, but I feel like men really like long hair. Like men love hair, I feel.
When I met my husband.
Fucking hot.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
When I met my husband, he said, baby, please don't ever change your hair. I love that you're not like black, brown, like the regular, I love that I've been every single color in the book.
And now
every single color in the book. I've stayed on magenta for a while. I don't know,
I love this Dua Lipa vibe. Like, it's just so nice, so fresh. And also, I find people who suit red hair normally have like freckles or like light eyes. I feel like it really, really suits you. If you can, do anyone's hair in the world, celebrity-wise, who would be
like... I don't care, anybody.
Okay, but no, who's like someone you would love to do their hair?
I don't know. What
Choose one. Choose one. Who do you love?
I don't have a particular person.
No?
I think it would be anybody famous.
Yeah, but like choose one.
I can't.
Who do you love celebrity-wise?
I don't know. I don't have.
Like J-Lo, Kim K, like do you have someone if you had to choose between
all those people.
Okay, but
anybody
wait.
Reached out to me. Anybody that was famous, the whole trip of it could you never know who's out there, I just really love what I do, so my high is making everybody feel beautiful. Do you know what I mean? So there's not just that one person. It could be anybody. If I can make a sick kid feel good, if I can make a movie star feel good,
I think what's amazing about you is your energy is so contagious and like people literally just want to be around you because you're just such a vibe, which is so oh my God, it's so nice and refreshing, You know what I hate about certain hairdressers, let's say you're going there to do something and they're like so money fixated and they're like taking on so many people at the same time and they like put hair dye in one. I get it, like, you know.
That's the salon vibe, and that's where it loses.
No, and I get sometimes like you put a hair, you like
sure.
someone's like dyeing their hair and like you're doing a haircut for someone else, but sometimes there's like hairdressers that are taking on like 5 people at the same time and you're just in your chair like, are they gonna bleach my hair off? Like,
You know?
it's just like, I feel like I don't like hairdressers who try and take on as many people to make money. I get it. Like,
It's great for sure, but you want
at that point,
one
train
person.
minions, and like
exactly.
have a whole operation. But
Exactly. Agreed.
it's very
agreed.
scary when you're in the seat and like,
And that's where there's fuck ups.
Yeah.
That's where there's fuck ups. Oh, because you're there and rushing and this and what, because you need to add another client or whatever.
yeah.
The one thing also is stress. You don't want to be stressed at the hairdresser. Look, we're here having our time.
It should
this
be a
and
very
that.
calm.
You know,
It should be like, you know, like going to the spa, like you're getting pampered
Like
essentially.
when I met my husband, he's like, "Do you want me to open you up a salon?" I'm like, "No."
What's really cool about Juju is not only is she a hairdresser, but she's a remote hairdresser. So she will literally come
Anywhere.
She'll come to you. So let's say you have an event, like normally that happens on like wedding days, but imagine you wake up, you're like, fuck, I don't feel like doing my hair. She comes to your house.
Your office, on location. I do like photo shoots. I do
It's
campaigns.
so amazing. Grand Prix weekend, girl, I'm booking you. Are you kidding?
Know, like I like meeting new people, and people say, "Don't you hate driving around?" What are cars made for? Transportation.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't do extensions. Like if you have extensions in your hair, that's a whole other ballgame.
Do you go to the house at remote and also do hair color?
Yeah, I do everything.
Everything.
From A to Z.
I think
colors,
that's so
treatments.
neat that you never like set yourself up at a hair salon. I think that's neat that you.
But I also do. So I work
Okay.
with an amazing salon called Sage. There's these sisters that own it, Steph and Janine Dakotas. They're so awesome. I think
Oh, they used to have Barbarellas.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I used to go there when I was a baby girl.
So I get the best of both worlds. I get salon people, so people that don't want it in their house, which I think is crazy.
Yeah, no. I'd be like, come in my freaking messy anything.
don't
Like, I don't have
care.
to move. Like,
Don't look for parking.
and I also
this
think
and-
in our generation, you know, we've become Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime. In a
I
way.
can't wait to get a package.
It's
Let me
kind of
tell you.
sad, but like we want everything right away and we don't want to wait. And you know what? It's convenient and we'll pay more for it. So
Yeah, so I have the option of working over there. So if somebody wants an in-house, I go there. And also they specialize in extension tape-ins. Wow, they're so good. So I promote people to go there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all about promoting people that, you know, if I don't know how to do something, I say I don't know how to do it because I don't want the fuck up. I've been doing this for so long. And it's not my first rodeo. So I'm not shy. I'm human. You know, if I'm not able to do something, all that being said, extension is a whole other ballgame. So I give props to people that do extensions, treatments, colors, cuts, this all in one. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's puffy now.
Oh my
But then
God,
I put oil.
it's so nice.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. She's like,
Boobies! I can't.
she
It's-
when I
have to.
met Juju, she literally walks in and she's like, "Are those your natural boobs?"
I had to. I'm not shy.
She's
Come
like, "Can
on.
I see them?" I'm like, I was like, "These are my titties." She's like,
Right?
"Okay."
Yes.
What bra do you wear? Did you ever get the Skims bra with the nipples?
In my situation, no, because, you know,
You got your tits done.
I got my tits done.
So they sit nice and you don't need to do.
They
You
sit
just go like this
nice.
and they're cold.
Not
And
even.
they're you do that and they're
Not
hard.
even. Look, just when you get fake boobs, I don't know. It's
Wait,
just a thing
really?
they're
Is that a
always
thing?
hard. Yeah. People that have fake boobs are always hard. Always hard.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, husband. I'm hard right now, and look how hot. It's just.
It's just
super
hot,
It
yeah.
is, It is. I agree.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
My vagina.
It's the worst, the fucking camel toe.
Fuck.
And I'll be that friend that fucking tells you. I'm not gonna make you look fucking bad.
When like your thong just goes really
Right up
your
between
vagina.
the lips and the ass. It's the worst. Camel toe. Fucking can imagine the fucking shit you get.
And
I'm not reading now. Just imagine.
Like,
I read your comments sometimes because it's funny. You know, I never used to do that before, and my daughter's like, "Mom, you don't read comments?"
oh my God. Can we actually talk about that?
Yeah.
The best part of any Instagram reel or any TikTok
Is the comments.
is
I'm
the
dead.
comments.
I'm
Like
dead.
every time I'm thinking something, I go in the comments and it's in the first three, and I'm like, I think I'm funny, and then I see people's personalities in comments, and I'm like, killed it. Like it's
Yeah.
like I literally laugh in
Yeah.
comments, and
No.
as much as like there's hate,
Yeah.
it's also sometimes so humorous, you know.
It wouldn't be real if it wasn't. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, we live in a world that it's all about hate,
Yeah.
and it's sad.
So I've been doing Instagram reels. I feel like I've always put myself in a box
Okay.
where I said, okay, I'm a podcaster, so I can't kind of like dive into anything else right now. And I got out of that funk recently, and I'm like, no, Ale, you have many passions, you have many things you love. It doesn't need to, you don't just need to do one thing in life.
But also,
So,
don't forget. I don't
yeah.
mean to cut
No,
you
no,
off.
come in.
We live in a very different time right now. It's all about social media. We went through COVID. We had experience in life. So
Yeah.
the internet and all this thing is our new norm now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think honestly, it's fun. You do podcasting, but it's also fun to do other stuff because people always want to know shit.
And
People
the
always want to know what she doing, what she thinking, who she fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's-
And the thing is, it's like, I always kind of started, but I really, first of all, I graduated in fashion, and I always loved dressing myself, and I always knew a lot about like designers
Yeah.
and how to put things together. If you enjoy something, then you might as well share it. I feel like it's a gift, right? So
Yes.
I feel like a lot of times I'd like go
some people are
shopping.
haters at the
Yeah,
end, and some
you know
people
what?
don't like it,
but
but-
those people,
No.
forget about them. Call
Ciao,
us.
bye.
Yeah, and I think like if anyone's listening here, like you don't have to put yourself in one box. I love podcasting. I also love dressing myself and going shopping. And now like I'm just like
I
I
love
don't
hair.
need to just be a
I love
podcaster. I can do,
I agree.
also. So
agree.
it's like
I
the
love.
same for you,
A
you
jack of
know?
all trades. It's fun.
And the master of none.
Okay,
the hair
guys,
is
can we
looking
discuss?
really good.
Can we
Yeah.
discuss this?
It's
wow,
looking really good.
it's
Can
like-
we go a bit higher with the crimp here if you don't mind?
I'm not done. I'm
Okay,
not done.
sorry,
Trust
sorry.
the
I
process.
really love when it's like high, the
Yes,
crimp.
yes.
You're
trust
like,
the
bitch,
process.
that's probably your worst fear. Like, let me finish the fucking art.
You know what? It's really hard, but I try to make that person feel so comfortable. And it's crazy because at the end, they're like, I'm usually so anal with my hair, but you make me feel so good that I trust you.
Yeah.
And
It's about trust at the
it
end
is.
of the day.
It is. And that warms my heart
Yeah.
because I make them feel, don't worry, I got you. Like when I called you, I'm like, I have the perfect hairstyle. Do you
Love
trust
it.
me?
Love
you know?
it. Yeah.
It's when somebody knows. I think you need to mesh well with your hairdresser.
Yes.
You need to be on the same page. That person needs, like I said, communication. Communication is key.
Yeah. You know, obviously, as a hairdresser, you're a therapist too. What would you
Yeah.
say you give advice the most on?
Everything.
Give me one. Like, is it relationships? Is it like gossip?
You know, I hate gossiping, but everybody does it.
Yeah, and I think like I'm sorry, it's in a girl's DNA. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the
Guys are even worse.
I'm gonna be the first to say that as a girl, like I enjoy a little bit of gossip.
Me too.
I don't
Don't get
really
me
love
wrong.
when it's about me, but like I enjoy when it's about someone else.
Don't get me wrong.
No, you know what?
Gossip is amazing.
I love
Everybody-
gossip even with my shit.
You know.
Yeah, the hair looks amazing.
Yeah, it's fun, and I love about this also because it lasts. Like, look, I did my hair. It's gonna last me a couple of days. Do you know
How
what
many
I mean?
how many times do you wash your hair a week?
Okay, honestly, I wash my hair
Once?
once a week.
Wow, I'm so jealous of
Once
people
a
who wash
week?
their hair once a week.
Once a week.
But you have a texture of hair where it doesn't get oily, right?
And I also trained my hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can
And
we?
bleach. No matter what, no matter Olaplex, treatments, no matter how careful your hair, listen, it's hair, it will be dry. You know what I mean? Because we are using products.
Yeah.
But I think it's super important to use the proper hair products for your hair. You have oily hair, use oily shampoo. You have colored hair, use colored shampoo. And honestly, salon grade. Professional really makes a difference because look, you go to the pharmacy There's some good L'Oreal's, there's some good stuff, but it has so much silicone, and you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
99.9% of people don't know how to wash their hair properly.
I'm the first one to say I don't know how to wash
You're
my hair
amazing.
properly.
Your hair is good. Your hair, I can see. It's
No, but
clean.
like when you
No.
touch here, I don't wash my hair properly, and everyone says, you know, do 2 shampoos,
Yes.
and that's very important, and I do that. But how do you remove naturally like the oils that build up in your hair
Exactly.
week after week?
Proper shampoo. Also, listen, you have dry hair and you have a lot of hair and you have frizzy hair. So,
Yeah.
a good color shampoo for dyed hair, or because you have blonde, depends if you want to use a purple shampoo to get rid of the tones, yellows, or those brassy tones. And that has a tendency to dry your hair out. So you use a proper mask or a proper conditioner just at the ends, not at the roots. But people also forget that are hair touchers, the oils from your hands getting your hair. So that being said, it's good to put in the mix a clarifying shampoo. So clarifying shampoo, what it does, it removes all oils in your hair. And then you can hydrate with a mask or a conditioner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I actually heard.
Yes.
I heard that.
And to switch it up a bit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Your hair gets used to it. It's like your skin. If you use a product for a certain amount of time, it stops working.
Oh my God, I always felt that
You
way.
need to switch it up a bit. Switch it up. 1 month use this, 1 month use that. Your hair gets used to it, right?
I heard a natural remedy to remove like the buildup in your hair that's been kind of, you know, like the
Like tea tree
residue.
oil.
Yeah, I've heard that apple cider vinegar
Yeah.
helps strip the hair. It's like
Yeah.
a natural remedy. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I just clarifying shampoo. I
Okay.
guess for the people that are super organic and just
Yeah.
you know want to go that way, they can. You know what I mean? Or like the aloe vera, the coconut oil.
Yeah. If you want to lighten your hair but you don't want to put any chemicals in it, what's an alternative that can lighten your hair without going to the salon?
Beach, sun. You know the salt water from the beach. Also
Does lemon work? Lemon? I heard also beer.
I've never heard beer.
No?
but it
You're
could
the
work.
hairdresser, I could be wrong.
It could work. I
Okay.
would think, you know what I mean? I think it could work.
Yeah.
Lemon, lime, stuff like that. You know, like sun in, but not sun in. It will do that same effect, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really, a lot of people ask me that actually. What can I put in my kids' hair? They want streaks, highlights, this, that, and sun in. I'm not sun in them. Lemon. Lemon is a good option for that.
Okay, cool.
And when your hair, so the proper regimen for the normal people, 1 to 2 times a week, 2 shampoos, and then conditioner. I don't like conditioner because I like super clean hair. I have proper, and it's all about products too. Huh?
Yeah, you're always like, don't condition your hair.
Don't condition your hair.
I did today, I'm sorry.
It's okay, so, and it's still dry, right?
Yeah, my hair actually, it holds.
It holds for sure.
I have like I have thin hair, but I have a lot of hair.
Exactly.
What advice, what can you say for anyone who kind of, you know, doesn't have a lot of hair or is, you know, thinning?
Proper products for thinning hair. There's NutriCap or.
Do you find it actually works?
Big time.
What
I've
is it?
seen it. I've seen it. NutriCap and biotin, and proper eating.
And
at
what
the
it-
end of the day. And
Proper
just
eating
lifestyle.
helps, right?
You know what I mean? If you're not sick, I don't mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really, it's a factor. It's you know.
Your hair is, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, so if someone, what about for guys, if they're balding, is there any kind of shampoo or product they can put in order to, you know, maybe slow down the process of balding? Or when something is bald, is it hard to go back? You have to get like, you have to go to Turkey and get a hair transplant.
You know? Yeah, there's that, or you can take pills to help, but yeah, Turkey or, you know, it's
Turkey.
genetics, it's genes, it's, you know,
Yeah.
you can't be blessed with everything, right?
Did you see recently that Justin Bieber's been like kind of, you know, showing his hair to the side and there's
I
like,
haven't.
okay, so basically they're saying that Justin Bieber got like what is it called? Hair transplant?
A hair transplant?
He got like a hair transplant in the front of his
a
head.
skin graft of the, like,
Yeah.
your hair, and they put it in the front over there.
Yeah.
Also, what's really cool option, and I tell this to
What?
all my men that have no hair or that's receding or anything, because you put a guy with hair, no hair, the same guy, hot as fuck,
Oh my god, do you see those video do you see the video transformations of guys when like they're like bald and then
and they're wearing the
pull
toupee and they take it out?
and then they put it and you're like, yo, that's the hottest guy I've ever seen in my life. Like hair is everything for a girl and guy.
So what they have, it's really cool because like when you lose your hair, you lose your hair. They did like a tattooing. So people that keep their hair short, like the buzz cut or something, or the 5 o'clock aftershave, whatever they say, they did a technique of little dots. You know how they do the freckles for the girls?
Or like
They do that-
microdermabrasion for your eyebrows.
Exactly. So they have the same kind of concept for men that have no hair. And I'm telling you,
Wow.
I've changed at least 5 people's lives. And what a confidence boost when you're... I think that's the worst for men, is losing hair.
Oh
for
my
a
god.
guy.
I think that women go through a lot more, but I think one thing
that's the top. That's
one thing
number
for a
one.
man is like when they're losing their hair, like my brother started losing hair and he was just like, fuck it, let me just shave my head.
You know?
So now he's just like shaving his head, but I'm like, he always
You gotta
goes like
tell him about that
levels.
process,
He
that
goes,
thing.
yeah, he's gonna go to Turkey though and get it done, he said. But I feel like even when I see my brother, I'm like, you look so much better with hair. Like even if there's a little bit like missing, like don't shave your whole head. But for him, it's like, let me just knock it all.
It's a complex, babe. It's...
But I'm like, you look so much better when you have hair. Like let it, even if there's a little bit of a bald spot. But I get it, it's personal to.
Yeah. You can't... Oh my god. Hair changes you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My husband always laughs and says I feel like I'm sleeping with a different woman every time because my hair is different colors all the time,
Oh
right?
my god, a role play must be insane in that household.
It's so fun. I love it.
Hi, I'm.
Rebecca.
And then I'm Katrina.
You know, but I do have to say that when my color is dull or when it's not as vibrant, I feel shitty. I really need...
It matches your
having color
energy. Yeah.
just makes me...
Is red your favorite hair color?
I don't know, I'm feeling this color, and when I met my husband, I had, like, more red. This is like a magenta. I don't know.
I love it. I love it. It's beautiful.
But, yeah, I don't know. I think hair is everything.
Yeah, it is. I freaking don't know where I'd be without my hair. Did you ever think of being like a one-stop shop, like makeup and hair, or makeup never interested you?
You know what? I get asked all the time, like, to go on movie sets and stuff like that, and they look for people that do both. But I think, again, I give props to the people that do both. But I like focusing on hair and just hair. And I can't. I'm not good at makeup. I really wish I give props to the people that can do makeup and hair.
Yeah.
Because makeup's like hair. If you can make someone feel beautiful, that feeling of making someone feel beautiful is priceless.
Do you ever get stressed when you're doing hair for like a wedding? Because you know, like it's like their big day.
I don't, because we do a trial.
Okay.
And by
so you
doing
already
it-
know what
So
you're...
we know, and there's no stress, there's no expectations, there's no nothing. They're like, she knows what she's getting, so
Okay.
it's a good vibe.
Makes
so the
sense.
bride can be happy, and with Juju in the house, how could you not, right?
100%.
I'm joking.
Okay, my hair is looking so good.
Right?
Like, Shakira, Shakira. Oh, baby, when you talk like that. I'm dying.
Yeah. It's really fun. It could be such a fun, like, boat look.
I also think
Tulum
because
vibes.
I also think because I have such a small head, big hair on me always suited
It's
me.
life.
I need to always have volume at the top. Started like here.
Come here.
Just try.
It's good. Don't worry. See? This is what I mean about communicating.
Yes, like I'm definitely someone, you know when
It's
some
not to be shy.
you know when some people go to hair salons and they're like, I don't know what happened. I went there asking for a blow dry and I left with curly hair. I'm like, no, you gotta communicate in life with your fucking therapist, your hairdresser, your
You know,
boyfriend.
I have to say, sometimes I want to get my hair done.
Oh,
And I go, and like 90% of the time I show them something because people need visual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, don't worry, I got it. And I leave, and I'm like crying in the car. I'm like, but this is not what I wanted.
yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
stressful, and you want it to stay.
And is it do you ever like blame yourself in the sense where like maybe you didn't communicate well because you're like, I feel bad,
No.
so I'm just not gonna go back there?
No, because I always make someone feel comfortable.
Right.
Because I get it. So I tell them, like, Just want to let you know what I want. I show them pictures. If you can't do it, it's all good. Just let me know.
See, like, I've learned to be like, okay, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this, like, fix it. Because at the end of the day, like,
you're paying for a
service, you want to be happy, so, like, you should say. But I think, like, if anyone's listening, like, you should say.
It's
like, even
about
for
how
you.
you say it also.
Oh, for sure.
You know
I
what
love
mean?
it. Always start with a compliment. I love it. I was just thinking maybe you can,
don't,
do a little...
at the end of the day, guys, really, as a hairdresser, at least for me, don't be shy. Because at the end, it's super frustrating. Communicate with your hairdresser.
Yeah.
Tell them, this bothers me, this, or can we try? I'll always give my opinion, but at the end of the day, if you want to be black, we're going to go black. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you want this, we're going to do it because you're a paying customer.
Exactly. Can we redo this spot? You're like, bitch, let me finish.
I got you.
So I'm basically on my friend's playlist right now.
Okay.
I love music, but I'm not someone who goes on and is like, oh, I gotta Shazam this song. Whereas like my gay best friend,
Every song.
He loves it, he enjoys it. He's like always just adding new songs, and like there's just so many good songs, and like
so many.
Like I love deep house now. Like I'm like, who am I? There's just such good songs. Like, everyone has that one song that just puts them in the vibes. For me, right now, it's this one. Oh. And so, I love this song. Like, how good?
Sick.
Oh. A fucking shitty DJ at a party will ruin the best vibes, okay? It's not about what you have at the party, it's the music. Always. That's
Also
what
your
sets the
friends.
vibes.
Also your friends.
Yes.
To go with a group.
100%.
Or a good wing buddy. I'm sorry, I feel like I
Told
it
you
once.
I told you twice. By the way, guys, I'm not a narcissist. My video playing behind me is like, it's a lot. I don't even want to see my face this much.
Oh, come on.
But
I
it's
think
so
it's fun. It's so on brand.
It's so
Her,
cool.
me.
For sure, like all the different hairstyles.
The podcast. It's showing.
Told you.
It's showing all our businesses.
Yes.
Podcast, mobile hairdresser, this beautiful studio.
100%.
Supporting,
Yeah.
It's fucking sick. I'm not done yet.
Yeah, the teasing really makes it's beautiful. I joined the jungle.
Wow, it's so fun.
I like them like,
Talk to me. More flat?
yeah, I don't like when they're like,
Okay.
I love it though.
Okay, no problem. Hold on.
You're like, let me do it, let me do it.
It's all good. We work together. I don't take it as an insult.
'Kay.
We're communicating.
It's just
okay?
like I'm so particular.
Good. I want you to be particular. I want you to tell me. You want it to be more defined but big. Right?
Yeah. I want it more like, cause I hate my, like.
Talk to me. Do you want me to go over it again?
Like, I just like when it's more like than puffy.
Okay.
But I still like
But that
puff.
goes away.
I know.
It's just now. Because your hair is fresh.
Yeah, I know.
It will get flatter and flatter every day.
I love it.
It's fun to switch it up a bit.
It's fun to do something different.
And I find when hair is done well, every day is better and better.
Yeah. I even feel that way with a blowout.
Oh, a blowout is my fave.
Oh, I love a good bouncy blowout.
Bouncy blowout.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't do that anymore. A lot of people just like dry the hair and then they'll use the wand. Hence, the salon fast-paced life, which is great. There's no problem.
Yeah.
I'm happy for salons. I'm happy they do that. But You know, it's fun to.
If somebody wants to book an appointment with you, what's the best way? They just DM you?
Yeah, they DM me and I have.
And
all
what are
my
your rates for
information.
anyone who wants to what are your rates for anyone who wants to book with you? What do you charge for like a blowout? I guess it depends the hair and stuff.
Depends the hair, this, that, but mostly a blowout is $50.
Okay. You don't charge much, but you should charge more because you're going to their house, babe.
Yeah, but why charge more? It's all bouche à oreille. That person will tell that person. It will get me more clients. And at the end of the day, I'm not there to rape people. You know, sometimes a lot of times people tell me, no, you're so cheap, this and that. But
That's how you really know you do it because you love it. But just because you do it because you love it doesn't mean that you can't charge.
I know, but it works out. People give tips. People
Right,
do
right,
this,
right,
people
right,
do that.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I need to find the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to be.
So and what
overcharging
about
people.
like color? What do you what's like? Let's say I
Depends,
wanted
like,
to
you
do a
do
balayage. Let's say somebody wanted to book you for a balayage.
Anywhere from 60 to 120. So it depends if you want to do face framing balayage or if you want to do a full head. Reasonable, you know what I mean?
Very reasonable. Okay, Ju, I love the hair. It's so different than anything I would normally do.
It's so fun. It's so
It's
you, I find. Like
so
when I
fun.
said, like, you know, do you trust me to pick a hairstyle? You know, I just your two
Yeah.
rooms, your vibes, your energy. I love it. I don't know.
I get literally hit on the most when I have jungle hair. I don't know what's behind that. Like
It's
I'm
a
like,
vibe,
welcome to the jungle.
right? It's fucking hot. I really love it.
So the last thing I told you was I told you about the guy in Montana.
Yes.
I never updated you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So I got
Please. What happened? So you were in Florida, Miami, whatever.
Well, okay, so guys, basically, I've been talking to a guy who lives in Montana, and he really wants me to go.
And I was like, you go?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know, Ju, because just the thing about, if I'm not planning on living in Montana and he's not really,
You don't wanna be a waste of
budging on
time
it, I don't
either.
want to, like, go fall for a guy that, like,
But sometimes you need to do that.
I know.
You
So I
never
was
know
just,
what
like,
can
contemplating,
happen.
but, like, I got the ick, and I can't, like, he's literally messaging me, and I physically, like, I'm having a hard time.
What's stopping you?
Okay, he sent me a video
Oh no.
of him.
I cannot.
Like I'm having the
cannot.
ick. I have the ick. I literally, like, I sent it to my friends. They're like, "How can I unsee this?" Because
need to show me the
They
video
were
now.
They were deleting like the video because they were feeling sick going into it. But guys, he sends me a video of him in the bath. First of all, what are you doing in a bath? Go make money. I know it sounds so bad, but like, I don't know. Something about seeing a guy relaxing is like, nah.
It's weird a little bit.
I'm
It's
so
weird.
bad. I'm so bad. Like, you're only allowed in a bath
With a girl.
with a girl.
Or whatever. No,
And
it's-
like, anyway, so he sends me a video of him in the bath with bubbles. Okay,
can't.
it gets worse. Gets worse.
can't.
His legs are crossed like this. Okay, it's such a feminine thing too to have your legs like kind of.
Why kill it?
Like,
Just send me a picture of you
like,
on the farm. Why in
Literally,
the bath?
like, you're in Montana. I don't need to see you in the fucking bath.
Okay.
Okay. And his
take
legs,
back what I said.
so his legs are crossed like this. And like he barely has hair because he's just like not really hairy. And like, I don't know, I like a guy with hair. Like
A little bit.
I like
something.
hair on a guy. I like when a guy doesn't even shave fully and he has like
Still
a bit
a
of
man at the
hair
end.
down there. I don't need a fucking zito.
Too clean.
So clean. Like a man who just sits there with his balls. It smells a little like who
Just
cares?
maintain is good, you
Like
know?
a girl, that's a girl's job. A guy just
Exactly.
fucking
Be a man a little bit.
literally. So whatever he sends me is like legs like this, and in the bath you see the like he has no hair really. I don't know like that, and his toes.
No.
Look, I don't need a guy to have the nicest toes. It's just like when you don't have the nicest toes, maybe don't flaunt
long
that to a
nails?
girl.
The
And
nails,
there's
were they
one
not
chomper.
maintained?
His first toenail's like a chomper.
I can't.
And like he's in
Done.
construction and stuff. And my dad has that kind of toenail. But like
Done.
to go and
Done.
like send the video, his legs crossed. It was just very feminine.
Done.
And then like the video doesn't. I don't know if it's his hand. I don't know if it's his hand or his balls. I need to show you the video. Like I'm like, and I don't know what's worse, if it's his hand or his balls. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, it's kind of good that he sent you the video.
And then
now.
like you hear him like breathing like
heavily.
I'm like, is he hot? Is he horny? What's going on? Probably horny for sure.
Oh my God, I can't.
But I need to show you the
Why
video.
do people do this?
I need to
Why?
show you the video, and I literally didn't answer because I was like,
How do you answer me that. You scared me away.
But it's just like, it was, guys, you have to understand his feet go like this, okay? And it's fine. Like, you don't have to have perfect feet. I'm not looking for a guy that has perfect feet.
As long as they're cleaned and don't look like claws.
But it's just like, at least send like me, like you, like as a guy, like hot dog legs, not like
crossed.
Wait, I need to show you.
I can't.
I need to show you. Why am I so fucking comfortable like this, though? I'm so comfortable. Okay, are you ready? I'm showing you the video. I fucking wish I could show everyone. Guys, I'm sorry. I can't show everyone the video, but...
Oh, you'll tell by my face. Stop.
No!
Stop. I cannot.
Drew!
I cannot.
Drew!
Why? That's definitely a ball sack.
That's a ball sack? It's not a hand? Because it kind of looks like he's holding his hand.
Or maybe... Oh no!
No, okay, you get what I'm saying. Okay,
Oh,
should
I can't.
should I play it? No, like
what are you doing?
what are you doing? What are you doing?
I can't defeat.
What are you doing?
I can't. Show me. You couldn't have just showed the woods and the mountain.
He's already sent me that. He's got to get original. Do you hear him breathing? Wait, I'm playing it again. But like, what's the weirdest part for you? His legs crossed, no?
Yeah, and the position of his toes. Like, where are the rest of them? They're so... I don't like the form. I can't.
Oh my god, I can't! So
It's a big creeper.
I literally didn't answer.
like-
I didn't answer. I literally couldn't.
I'm so sorry. It's so bad. But
I don't want to have the ick, but like, I physically, like, I can't get out of it.
yeah,
I can't get out of it. Yeah.
Is that better? Do you see how it's more curly?
I got the Juju hair.
Got the Juju vibe.
Shakira. Oh, baby, when you talk like that. I wish I had a good voice. Everyone always makes fun of my voice online. It's either people cannot stand my voice, or like I'll have guys who will be like, please send me a voice note. I love your voice. I'm like, I have the worst voice in the world. I have to edit. I tell myself, shut the fuck up. But it's weird. Some people are like, either like, what's that accent?
I don't mean to cut you off. Talk to me.
Yeah.
What do you like? What are you feeling? Do you want me to fix something? I did it more defined, like you asked.
I love it.
Okay.
I literally like there's nothing to fix.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You don't want me to fix the front?
No, I kind of like it. Like, is it
Okay.
this one? Wait. No, it's this one you gotta fix, no?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like
No.
looking in the mirror. No,
Me
this one's
too.
perfect. Wait, I'm so,
I
because
don't
it's the
know
opposite
now.
way. No, wait,
What
it's
happened?
sorry, it's this one.
It's this one. Yes,
Yeah.
because the camera.
Yeah, it flips. What's your biggest ick in a guy?
Oh my god, there's so much. Not in a bad way.
You're like a guy in a bath.
Right? Hands need to be clean. No dirt. Like, don't get me, I like a dirty man, but just
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
going
yeah,
on
yeah.
a date with somebody, just clean hands. Doesn't have to be designer. Designer's plus. Just put together. You don't have to smell clean. Soap doesn't, perfume good, but just, I think,
Yeah.
someone taking care of themselves. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be the top of the top or whatever, but smells are so important to me. I don't, just as long as you
I also think certain people, you know, their odor just works for someone.
Exactly.
Sometimes like a scent of someone can really just turn someone off, and it's just what it is. But I heard that your soulmates are like a really good fit for someone when like you really like their odor without like perfume and
No,
stuff. And you're
they're-
just like, I know with my ex, like we would just be in bed together and I would love like his smell. Like I could like
Yeah.
literally bite his skin because it's just like the odor worked.
And also, when
Too
you
bad the
just-
relationship didn't.
super nice, super fun. Sorry.
No.
You'll see when you sleep on it, every day gets better and better. Better and better. So now it's a little bit poofy, but
I love it. I mean, we gotta put this song on for this hair. See? Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on Never had my hair this crazy.
Never?
Never.
Isn't it a vibe?
It's such a vibe. So I'm a stalker, and
I like stalkers.
I came across your Instagram page, and I saw that, you know, you obviously do hair, and I saw you were in Turks and Caicos, and you did Drake's hair.
I didn't do Drake's hair.
Wait, I thought you did his.
No.
Okay.
That was content for social media.
Okay.
It was my friend's 40th birthday.
Okay.
And we did a girls' trip. And, you know, there's always that one friend that's like banging body, very skimpy bathing suit.
Yeah.
Anyways, we went to Turks and Caicos, and they had this.
I've never been.
Oh my God. You need to go.
I know.
It is amazing. The beaches are amazing. I'm not a girl that likes critters and stuff touching at my feet, and the beaches are amazing. You can walk 200 feet up to your knees.
I always see Drake post that he's there.
Yes.
And there's always like that girl that's like beautiful that works behind the bar.
Yes.
I always see in his like stories. I'm like, is he like obsessed with her? Like, are they fucking? What's the deal?
I think they're friends and stuff like that.
Okay.
And he's been going there forever. He has a place there.
Okay.
So there's a place in Turks and Caicos that's called Noah's Ark. And basically it's like a beach club, this, that, but really not. It's a pier in the middle of the ocean. So you need to take a 20-minute boat ride. And the driver, whatever they're called, I don't know, whatever. He was mentioning, you know, Drake comes here, this and that. And we're like, oh, cool. When like...
Yeah, it's not like we're going to bump into him today.
You know? Okay, and this was Saturday afternoon, 1:30, 2 o'clock. We get to the destination. We were like, are we at the right place? There was nobody. So imagine like a beach club or like a place where people go, you know, to check out. It's, you know... And there's nobody. We're like, what the fuck are we going to do?
Yeah.
You know, you want to go, you want to have fun, but there's nobody.
Yeah.
So, you know, my best friend's like, oh, let's just get a bottle. Let's just chill. And, you know.
It's her birthday. Yeah.
Exactly. All of a sudden, oh my God, Drake comes off of his Sea-Doo. He's with Chubbs, some other guy, and a bodyguard, a few other people.
And you're like freaking out. You're like...
We couldn't believe it. We're like, oh my God. So he was at the bar giving merch. So a friend of ours got merch and we got merch.
How did the first communication happen though? Like
he was wishing my friend happy birthday or somebody went up to him. Okay. We were all, you know, excited and this and that, you know what I mean? And I don't know, like he bought my friend a drink, saluted her, happy birthday. And I don't know, all of a sudden, I'm like, I need to go up to him. Like, when am I going to see Drake in person? And there was not many people. It's like...
Yeah, you're like, okay, well, I gotta go.
It was a trip. It was so cool. So when I went up to him, I'm like, oh my God, you have freckles.
That's the first thing you said?
Just me being me. You know, like, he doesn't look this... I don't know. Seeing someone in person, you know, is very different. And... I'm not sexually attracted to him in that kind of way, but I think the high for me was, you know, it was him and he, you know, being here with us and stuff like that. So for social media content, he had, you know, braids in his hair. I had braids in my hair and I put it, you know, what's your vacation hairstyle? Champagne poppy and mine is braids. So when I posted that, this was already after we left and everything. When I posted that, he accepted me on Instagram. He liked my post. I'm like, I hope it's okay that I posted that.
Yeah.
And he was like, for sure.
Wait, you DM'd him, I hope it's okay that I posted that?
Well, I tagged him in my post, right?
And then how did the convo start?
I don't know. I don't know how you
get that chat up.
You know, I took record of everything, you know?
We're popping it on screen.
Oh my God. And I don't know. I think he just approved me as a friend request. And
did he follow you?
Yeah, he followed me back. Okay. And then we started talking. He sent me a picture.
Okay, wait, hold on. I want convo.
Yeah.
Read convo. We want
First
the gossip.
Of all,
we want the gossip.
Between you and I,
yeah.
God knows if it was really him or not. You know what I mean?
No, it was him.
I don't know. I don't know. It's...
What do you
God
mean you
knows
met
how many
him?
girls he needs. God knows how
for
much
sure.
stuff
He's probably
he needs.
sending those.
Who's is that really him? You know what I mean? Like
it's
I'm not
him. Definitely.
Really? Do you think so?
100%. You met him and then he accepted your follow request, followed you back, and sent you a pic. He sent you a pic.
I don't know. Anyways, I guess it's too good to be true. You know what I mean? I think it.
You right timing. You met him. Okay, wait.
Yes.
I want the convo. I want you to read it.
Okay. So this is the pic that he sent me.
He looks good.
Right?
I didn't even know Drake was cut like that.
Fit, you know? And then here, you see?
He followed you, yeah.
He followed me. That was the initial post. And then he's like, "What's your number?"
Okay, wait, read the chat. Read it. You don't have.
There's so much to it.
Okay.
So I'll read you one of them. He's like,
Wait, how
yo.
did that picture of him? How did he send it? Like, what did he say?
I don't know. We started talking, and I'm like, yo. He's like, yo. He's like, what does it matter what kind of bitches I get? You still looked good. I felt bad for staring. And then I'm like, I don't know. It was just too good to be true, you know? And by the way, my husband gave me the green light. He's like, babe, it's Drake.
You want to sleep with him? Sleep with him.
You know, I didn't be surprised how many people asked if I slept with him. And no, I didn't, guys. We spoke on Instagram for a little bit. And I guess
He sent you a pic. Did he ask for a pic back when he sent one?
Unfortunately, he did. He asked me for a tit pic. And then I'm like, I'm going to leave you hanging on that note.
I have a husband. Even though my husband gave me the green light.
You know, but if you're ever in Montreal and...
you want to get your hair did?
You know, Juju chez vous.
Yeah.
I think the
initial, I think for a girl, I don't know, I'll speak for me. Like, even if like when a celebrity writes to me, I feel like for me, I get the satisfaction by like, oh my God, like they find me hot or like they're down, like they would. I don't need to like actually sleep with them. For me, I think for girls, it's like the satisfaction of like, oh, I met them. And it's like,
that was my heart.
Yeah, like you don't need to like.
I'm 40 years old plus, you know, I have kids, married, I'm on vacation with my best friends. Drake comes out. And you know what? As soon as people heard, so this place then finally got busy when they heard that he was there.
Yeah.
Boats, taxis, they all came. And as soon as all those people came, I really felt like we were in a music video. Fake tits, thongs, guys, girls, everything. And he left.
It's fun to be like, I'm 40, I still got it, I'm hot. He likes my titties.
There you go.
And I'm out.
Oh, it was fun. It was so cool. It was really cool, and I don't know. It's a fun story to say. You know what I mean?
For sure. Can we talk a little bit about like, obviously you're in a relationship, a healthy one.
Yes.
And I thought like we can give a little bit of advice from Juju,
Listen, I truly believe that there's someone out there for everyone.
Yeah.
I really believe that you shouldn't run into a relationship. You know what I mean? And you just have a feeling. You just know when that person is your person. And listen, I was in previous relationship and going into this one, I told them I have baggage. I'm damaged goods. You know what I mean? And just being real and honest and opposites attract. He's totally an introvert, calm. You know what I mean? Like if we go somewhere, be like, let's do pictures. One picture, babe, like,
yeah.
And I guess that's why we work so well together, right? And
because you bring the flame out of him because he's more of an introvert.
Exactly. And at the end of
and he tames you a little bit.
Exactly. And he's my best friend. I think a relationship, there's all kinds of relationships in anything, but the healthiest relationship, again, I'm going to go back to it, is communication. And if there's no communication,
there's nothing.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. We have fights. We have our issues. Everybody does. But the root of it,
we're best friends.
We're best friends. He's not my father. You know what I mean? He's not a psycho boyfriend. You can't do this. You can't do that. You know what I mean?
So you can do girls' trips. He can do guys' trips. Talk about that.
I'm not a hater. Listen, I think girls are very different than men. And men think very differently. There's things that girls can do. There's things that guys can do. Not in a sexual or feminist way. It's just reality.
Yeah.
And I'm like one of the boys. I get boys. You know what I mean? You go to a titty bar. It's a boy. You think with their dick. It's not. Women, like my husband says, are emotionally attached.
Yeah.
Men are not. A fuck is a fuck. And listen, yes, if I, God forbid, found out, I would be upset and I would break it off in everything.
Yeah.
But at least I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How did you let your husband go there? Or why did you let your husband smoke a joint? What do you mean let? My husband is an adult. Yes, he might know that it doesn't like me, but I'm not going to deprive. I make him want to come home at night.
Yeah.
I'm not a ball buster.
Yeah. And also, I think what's beautiful about that is when you actually allow someone to still like live their life. I feel like a lot of people think like, oh, I'm gonna get in a relationship and I'm gonna trap him. And I think that's when everything happens and the cheating and everything. It just gets amplified. I think when you're just like, look, I'm grateful to have this guy and like I'm just gonna trust him. I'm not gonna live every day worried, oh, what if he cheats? And like I think just because you're in a relationship doesn't stop the other person from still being their own person, wanting to go on boys trips, wanting to go on girls trips.
They need it. You want to come home to your wife. You want to come home to your family at the end of the day. And I truly believe, and I tell people this, and I've seen it. You find your person. And I truly believe if you look for it, you won't find it. If you don't look for it, and it just happens. Yeah. I met my husband on Facebook. He messaged me on Facebook.
Crazy.
And, 11 years later,
did you know after the first date?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. We were fuck friends.
Okay.
I don't mean to say
no,
like
but
that.
that's not bad. I think that's like, why are you embarrassed about that? There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I was in a toxic relationship. He was in a toxic relationship. I guess we were both damaged,
Yeah.
So... we saw each other, we spoke, and not many days later.
Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think when you're like sexually attracted to someone, why not? You know? That's so beautiful.
It is. And I believe that everybody has that. I believe that there's a person for everybody.
I agree with that.
I really, truly believe.
Can't wait for mine to come.
It's going to come.
But he's out there fucking doing this.
No. No videos. Please.
No videos unless I ask, and unless like I'm like attracted to you. I've already probably slept with you, and like I asked for, or like
head to toes, they're like marked in my
god,
vision.
I know. Do you think that like would you rather see someone's dick like before hooking up with a guy? Like would you want to know what you're working with before?
No.
You don't? No. You rather just like go through it and like
because I think the chemistry with that person. Do you know what I mean? Imagine you really like this guy. Everything is good. Good kisser, good everything. And he has a small dick. But because there's so much hotness and intensity, you make it work. And you figure out a way because, listen, we're not all, we have our flaws and we have, things that are, but when you like somebody and when you into them, you make it work. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes size doesn't matter.
If they're good with their fingers.
No, I just really wanted to say that. You know?
Well, Ju, thank you so much for coming on. This was so fun, different. We got to chat about like a lot of stuff.
Yes, so much fun.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so
if
much.
anyone is looking into getting their hair done and don't want to go to the salon and just wants like a remote energetic girl to come and do your hair, and you're gonna just leave
Make you feel good about yourself.
Make you feel good about yourself. Good vibes. She can do anything. A blowout. She gave me a little Shakira. She can do anything.
Color treatments.
Everything. She comes to your house.
Tutorials.
Her prices are amazing. Guys, check out Juju. Where can they find you? What's your Instagram handle?
Juju chez vous.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I love you.
You're listening to the X Podcast.